No, like, I'm not whooping
BTA.
anyone's ass, but I'm putting belt to ass as in like pedal to the metal, like you know.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of pedal to the metal, but I've never heard putting a
Like,
belt to my ass.
It's a new 2025 metaphor.
Exactly.
Okay,
Like there's goals.
Y'all
for,
young cats coming up with new stuff nowadays.
Like we putting belt to ass. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what your mom
Belt
used to
to the
do
ass.
back in the day.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
belt to my ass.
did you get an ass whooping? What's going on?
For
Well, when I
going
was
to Lord
growing up,
Johnny house
or
and
now?
shit.
Both.
I guess.
Now, no. Growing up, I grew up in the South. You know
You
what I
mean
mean?
Bryce isn't?
No.
Okay.
No, when I was growing up and I used to hear like white stereotypes and be so confused because I was like, what are you talking about? White people don't get their ass whooped. I'm getting my ass. I hear my fucking neighbors getting his ass whooped. Like that's just. I thought it was something to do. I didn't know that this doesn't apply to Southern white trash white people.
Yeah,
And
listen, because I
Different class.
barely be hearing white people getting their ass whooped. Like,
They
for real.
don't.
They be like, go to timeout or some
Okay,
shit like
okay,
that. I'm
timeout.
like, I know, bro. Like, I don't know.
I'll go
man.
see your grandmother.
You
Like,
go see
No,
your
it was-
grandmother.
I wish my mom
I
told me
never.
that.
I don't even know anyone like that. But then, like, once I like started kind of getting around and going to friends' houses, and all my friends are fucking bad, so I'm going to their houses, and I'm seeing they're not getting their ass whooped. I was like, whoa, like I had that experience. So then, like now, when I hear the stereotype, it just makes me laugh.
man.
It amazes me. It amazes me how kids can get away with stuff.
Yeah,
stuff,
I feel like we
especially
should
nowadays.
like warn the audience too that we all took edibles, and I don't think any of us are gotten hit yet, but it'll
Allegedly.
probably
We
happen
took
within the-
a Skittle edible brought to
Yeah.
you by Crown Station.
Crown Town.
Crown Town Station.
Look, he started to kick the in.
Yeah, his shit.
This little Skittle is making a pack of a
Shout out Crown
freaking
Station,
punch.
too.
I don't feel they
Shout
don't do
out
nothing to
Crown
me.
Station, man. On the south end. It's a couple locations out here, but go to the
Noda.
one on the
South
south
end.
end and ask for Bryce.
Man, don't expose where my girl works.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
tip
give
her
him
and
the
give her
discount.
commission.
Batman has been
There-
exposed.
there's
trying to
no,
get the
there's no
discount.
discount. No discount.
No discount. No.
But they just turned off the TV.
Get her commission.
Be like, give her, no commission? You can't have her
Nah,
get
she,
commission.
not saying she'll get the commission.
She'll get the commission. Yeah, man. We sending her all commission, man. We try and get her all commission
I
so
know
she bring
that's
it back
right.
to her man right here. Stop playing. Get her the commission. Y'all go
killing
see
me.
Bryce at Crown Station
Brought to
and
you
buy from her, preferably.
Crown Town. Yeah, sure.
Oh, Crown Town.
Shout out Crown Station, though.
Crown Station. It is a place. I
That
did
is a
just
place.
go there
Yeah,
for the
that's
first time.
That's a
'cause-
bar, yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Crown Station. It was a vibe in there. I ain't
Hell
gonna
yeah.
lie.
Nice.
Where's it
It was
at?
a vibe.
Noda?
It's- Yeah.
No duh.
Noda.
Noda.
And it's gay month, and you happen to fall into that category
Of
Go Pride.
of gay month.
Of Gay Month. Yeah.
It's Pride Month.
It is definitely Pride Month.
Yeah, was
And it's happy Pride to all my brothers and sisters out there of the community.
Amen.
You know, we've come a long way. We still got our battles to go. You know, people always trying to try us, trying to belittle us, tell us who we not. But just remember who we are. Remember where that strength lies. Is always in here, baby. It's always in here. Here and with our Lord and Savior. And with that, happy Pride.
What are you doing to celebrate?
Yes, Lord.
Huh?
What are you doing to celebrate?
So I'm glad you actually asked that because there's a Belmont Pride Parade. Belmont's having their first Pride Parade this Saturday. My job, Sherwin-Williams, is participating in that with them for the first time, helping them with that. So if anybody wants to come out there to Belmont, we're going to be there Saturday from like 11 to 6. And we're going to have like there's going to be different vendors there. And I'm going to be up there with Sherwin-Williams representing them, but mainly, of course, representing my people. And then let's see, New York is actually having their Pride Parade at the end of this month.
Are you going?
I am going.
You're going?
Shit gonna be
I am
big.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like
We're-
be
a
big.
Pride parade in New York where it's gonna be
Yes.
hella
You
people
gotta
out
find
there.
you some comedy shows to do
Boy.
when you're out there.
Yeah, you know what? It's somebody else said that too, and I thought about that. I thought
Yeah.
about that.
Well,
Is he,
if you don't, I'm gonna publicly humiliate you.
oh well, now I definitely got to.
I'm gonna publicly humiliate you.
We
after
know
that.
that ain't what happens. So
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
that to be continued because that's definitely something that like I'm excited about. Like I said, this month is definitely the time for us to outshine. I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but like outshine for us ourselves and really blossom out here to show people that, like, you know what I'm saying, we people too, you know, we got our own goals, talents, our own pains, and at the end of the day, you know, we just want just as much support as, you know, everybody else.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah,
Type
shit.
shit. Definitely.
shit.
That's real.
And so before we get into that, June 6th, this is out before then. 5-star only show at Dream CLT,
Y'all pop
hosted
out.
by me, video
Okay.
and Astral, God
Welcome
Edge.
everybody. Y'all pop
Welcome
out, man.
everybody. Yeah, everybody come through.
Everybody come, man.
Eats.
Welcome everybody.
There's food.
Okay.
There's
And
drink.
there's food.
Eat. You remember what this is, right?
Drink.
Nah, what's that?
It's clocking it. Clocking that tea.
Clocking it. That's what it is. I
You
said
feel me?
eat. Clocking it. See,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
learning. New generation.
What's that?
Just put your little swag on you, like eat.
Yeah.
You just put a little swag on it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
So, but let's get into who we
Yes.
got on here today.
Glee.
You already know what
Bro,
it
the
And
man
full of
many
energy. I love
names.
it.
Yeah,
Got to.
he's built for this. I thought he had already been on like one of our lost episodes. 'Cause that's how meant for this show he is.
Yeah.
I still feel like you were, and none of us just remember it. But I know for a fact you were.
We can say that
Man,
happened.
I-
We can say
I
that
believe
happened.
it did.
Because I believe
in
something like that
spirit,
happened.
you were here, and he is a DJ, a videographer, an audio engineer, a artist. Am I missing anything?
No, you're reading from ChatGPT. Nah, yeah, but yeah, you're not missing anything. Just jack of all trades, man. I ain't gonna say I do everything just because I want to, but I just like to learn and try new things.
Nah, facts for real. For
How,
real.
how did you get started?
Like I said, I just like to learn. I just be playing around with shit. Like, oh, can I cuss?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely G-rated on this podcast.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta keep it a little collect here. I was
What the
just
fuck were you
messing
saying?
around with the camera and stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, as far as videos, like I just be playing around with cameras. You know, anybody who had a camera around me, I always go pick it up and play around with it, take pictures, video. But music, my dad was in music. Heavy, you know, really the hood music. He was the hood producer. He wasn't no big producer. He was the nigga who we was in the garage with all the hood niggas and shit like that. And that's how I came apart. I used to play around on the shit, the little programs and stuff. He used to use Propeller Head Reason for all you old niggas out there. I'm telling y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm a young nigga that know about Propeller Head. And I'm pretty sure some of these little young producers know about Propeller Head too.
I've never even heard. I've heard Reason.
Yeah, that's the company that Reason is under.
Okay.
Is Propeller Head. They hold. That's where you get all the plugins, drum kits, all that. That's
Yeah.
the dinosaur of the
Shit,
music
shout out,
industry.
shout out, Propeller Head.
Propeller
you know,
Head.
They still, you know, people with them snapbacks from 2012 on, you know, they're still rocking with Reason. You know,
Okay.
God. Them dinosaur shit out there, man. But it's cool though. Like I said, I've been hearing about Cubase a lot. For you Cubase guys out there, shout out my boy who be on the Cubase, and shout out my dog, the Uberman Nitty that we just met, who be out there at Bar One on Tuesdays. Today is Tuesday, man. We might come see you. You there now? You said from 7 to 9. We gonna probably come see you, but it's in the near future.
He
though.
like, oh shit.
oh shit,
you realize timing and shit.
Right?
man. He's like, you gonna see me right now on the podcast? You just gonna leave? Huh?
So, out of all your professions, which one came first?
I want to say recording music.
Okay.
That started first because I started on GarageBand heavy. I was recording myself and a couple of my homies like back in the day, but I was recording myself heavy, like on GarageBand, just different things, singing, rapping. I really started out singing. That's why you hear me on the auto-tune heavy. That's how I've been tweaking with that a lot, perfecting my craft. That's why I just be recording anything because it helped me with new people that I work with, different styles of people that I work with, and be an all-around producer. That's what it helped me with too.
Facts, for real. Because, like, ever since, you know what? Hold on. Before we even get into, like, that, tell them about how we met.
Bro, now, most funniest and most, like, soul-bound food. It felt like a soul-bound food connection, bro, because it felt like we already knew each other. Because as soon as I walked past him, he just sticks his hand out and goes say, "What's up, bro?" I said, I said, "What's up, bro?" And then I go on, and then I double back. I said, "Do I know you from somewhere?" he goes, "No." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why was that so genuine? Like I knew you or something." He was like, "I don't know, bro." But then,
And now y'all do.
craziest thing that night, I booked a session with him because like I said, I'm more serious about my craft. I got more serious about my craft being at that spot, which was Training Day. Shout out Training Day Charlotte, CEO McLean and them people. Y'all great people over there.
Hell yeah.
Got a great vibe over there. And you see right now, I'm in a position right now and y'all played a part of it. And I appreciate that. Like I said, Rizzy, man, that was like a divine connection right there because like it was just so crazy how it even happened. It's just funny to me how I even think about it to this day, bro. Because he was just like, no. I was just like, what? I was like, then how did you do that so smooth? Like you knew me or something. But I was like, I felt like I knew you. I was like, do I know you from somewhere? He was like, no. I was like, okay.
I feel like that's how you genuinely like meet, like, you know what I'm saying, the people you're supposed to meet.
Yeah.
Like, right. It's stuff like that. It's not really something that's like, oh, let me go over there and say hi. It's just like, well, it's just kind of happened. They're kind of spun on.
Yeah, because like that's how I felt though. I was just like, I was supposed to meet him. And then look at us now. We done took over New York. We're taking over New York. We're gonna be back again.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna run New York again and again and again. Stop playing. New York always a vibe, but
Always love.
until then, we gonna be trying to take over the whole East Coast, man, to the West Coast and to the whole country, man. Ray Recorders is on the rise. Astro Guys is on the rise. Congo is on the rise. The Thrive Couple podcast is on the rise, and we on the way. Stop playing. 2025.
Hell yeah,
Respect.
bro. Like, ever since I done met you, I done seen your work ethic, bro. That's the thing. Like, I'll be thinking I'm going hard, and then I'll see you, and I'm just like, yo, I ain't shit. Like, I need to step my fucking game up, bro. And then on top of that, you stand on business. Like, you don't let nobody play with you, play with your name and shit. And then, like, when we get together, and it's like come a force, like nobody can walk over us. Nobody's gonna shorten us. No, we gonna handle the business. We're gonna make the agreement, and it's gonna go exactly how it was gonna go. Then we gonna give our 110%. So you really done got a deal because we done turn everything out. I've seen us go from making a venue with a few people, be boring and shit, and they're sitting around, to everybody's turning up, and this is something straight out of like, when you see like some videos of like the discos and shit from the 70s and everyone's having a good time, that's when me and you are in there.
We create a great vibe.
We create a good vibe.
No cap. And like I said, it really just come out of a place of love with me. Like I said, I love everybody until they, I guess, do something to not receive that love that close anymore. Because it ain't like I ain't gonna stop loving you, because like everybody deserve love, even if they don't deserve it at that moment in time. You still had that door open for them, because they probably still only know you to run to, and like, or to like, as in you to run to, like they'll still probably come to your events and stuff like that, because that's the only vibe they know, that they can come free themselves. You feel me? Or they just run to you personally, knowing that they can come free their mind and talk to you about stuff. And that's how I try to keep that open door open for anybody that want to come work with me, talk to me, anything. And that's how, that's what keeps me going. You feel me? So, yeah.
Have you felt like an influence in that type of, I guess, opportunity and being able to like work with like other artists or people trying to do the same thing?
As for influence, like I don't really try to be the influence. I try to help the influence. You feel me? It's kind of hard to explain, because like I tell people like, yeah, you could do it this way. You could take as much advice as you can, but you're also going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. You could listen to somebody and they could tell you all the quote unquote right things in their opinion, but at the end of the day, you still gotta learn for yourself. You still gotta go out there by yourself. You still gotta wake up by yourself, go to sleep by yourself. You feel me? So you gotta figure something out by yourself. So what I want people to figure out by themselves is just your direction. That's it.
Have you worked with anybody that was like not either like accepting to that or like it didn't really understand, or it was just like was a pain to work with? I say.
Yeah, but
how did you handle that, or what was that experience like?
Well, people who's really picky and people who just don't want to do the work, it's just like dealing with that is just like having a lot of patience. And like learning that is learning that you already have a lot of patience with people anyway, because dealing with reliability on folks, dealing with certain things, your circumstances that you're already going through and stuff like that, your life that you're already going through, and then just looking at it from a perspective like they probably might be going through worse. I ain't really going through shit, so they probably just frustrated right now. They probably not even in the headspace I am, despite of what I'm going through. I'm just here for them.
Right.
And that's how I play it. I just be there for them, because you never know what somebody got going on in their head.
In any environment. I hear that in every environment.
No cap.
I feel like, too, you doing what you do, you look at everything, whether it's videos, even DJing, recording, you look at it all from a different perspective than just the act of what you're doing. There's a deeper meaning behind what you're doing.
Yeah, and like I like I said, I can't explain it because I be trying to, and like for how I want to help people or just how I do things very passionate, and for how my whole persona now has came. Now it's like I definitely live what I am for right now. Edge means everybody determined gotta eat. Astral gods means we are not God. We are only his reflection. So anything I do, best believe I reflected it off of you. Best believe you reflecting off of me. But best believe I'm going to make sure that's good. This is a light reflecting off of me. And that you can see me first. Because every time I walk in the building, I'm illuminating this motherfucker.
I know that's right.
And I'm going to teach you that you can do the same thing, which is being comfortable in yourself, like you. You feel me? How you don't give a fuck about what anybody say, but you going to walk in this motherfucking room like you own this motherfucker every time, despite what you got going on, despite your quote unquote these labels in the world.
Right.
This is you.
Right.
This is you and whoever you got. You feel me?
Right.
And if they comfortable with you, that means they comfortable within themselves too, like us.
What keeps you going though when you work so hard at so many days? Like I've been there with you. Just 2 months ago, we got on a flight early as fuck in the morning to New York, did the show, got up early as fuck in the morning, flew back to Charlotte, worked all day, got up early as fuck in the morning, flew to Fort Lauderdale, did a show, got up early as fuck in the morning and went back to Charlotte.
God, that's a lot.
And it's unfazed. You were completely unfazed.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
What do you tell yourself? What do you do?
I just say, I just have that everlasting hope. Like, I always got hope. Like, something is going to come. Like, whether if we doing it right then, I always know there's something better because we're putting ourselves in a better position every time. And we're going in the right direction, as I said before. As long as we in the right I'm going in the right direction, I know I'm going to be all right. I know I'm going to be okay. I know everything's going to be cool, even if there's small obstacles in the way. As long as I know that direction that I'm going, them obstacles ain't going to mean shit. Like, as in traveling with the obstacle of fatigue, being tired and shit like that. I know where I'm going. Me and you hitting the road for our dreams. That's good. It ain't like I'm just going out there to go willy-nilly fuck around and shit like that, and that's bad. Right. That's moving backwards. Right. But if I'm going out there putting my foot forward with this streaming shit, trying to perform, being in the studio, that's all good for me. It's not bad because I love that shit. I enjoy it. That's how I know it's good for me. And not like I don't enjoy it. At times I don't get in it. At times when I don't enjoy it, or if I don't enjoy something, that's me battling my ego, telling me like I ain't really supposed to be doing this. I got other shit that I'm supposed to be doing that's really supposed to really matter more than this, but really everything matter for how much you care about it. How much you care about it is how much you really put that much time in it for whatever you care about. Like people, things, whatever you care about is how much time you really put in.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah. I solely believe in God. I believe in Jesus too, but like I said, for my spirituality, I got a different outlook on a lot of things, and like I research from a lot of different religions too, and that's just me personally. I never had got baptized before, except for this last year on April 7th, 2024. That was my first time ever getting baptized, for my knowledge. I never been christened or none of that shit. I ain't never really been in a church besides with my step family. That's the only heavily I've been in church. But other than that, my real family ain't been churchgoers. They like just spiritual. Like my uncle, he's a Mason, so it's like, and my mother is an Eastern Star, so it's like a lot of spiritual shit that go on, but it's still solely knowing who God is, really. So.
Absolutely. And I guess what I was emphasizing on that question was how spirituality, that faith, play a role in you getting to where you need to be and overcoming those challenges, and hell, even celebrating the successes.
Yeah, and I celebrate the successes, but I celebrate the losses, and I thank God for a lot of the losses and lessons that happened for me, because like it definitely builds my character and like keeps me ahead of my time for sure. And like I just be calm, because like it could be worse. And like my dad taught me a lot, like in these years, me turning like 18, 20, because he got a degree in psychology now. So now I be picturing a lot. My perspective has gotten real broad. So like I just learn from people. Like I said, y'all teach me something about myself, and then I try to teach y'all something about yourselves through me, type shit. Like I said, we're all reflecting mirrors off of each other. We are made in his image, so therefore we are mirrors of each other off the Most High. But if I ain't reflecting the Most High towards y'all, then how can you reflect the Most High towards me?
Right.
Because if I'm feeding your ego about bullshit, all you gonna do is feed bullshit back to me. So that's how it reflects, and that's how like I keep going, because like I see other people heart for real, and I just try to push them to know it's gonna be okay, and you gonna like, if you wake up, that's your chance right there. That's it. And like I solely understood that, and like nigga, every day I go to sleep, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up.
Right.
You really don't, and I understood that, and I still learn that, but I know I understood that. That's why I get up every day like ain't nothing going on in my life, even though I probably am going through a lot right now in this moment. But I know this shit could change in a day. But as long as you on that direction, that's how that happened. That's how people get the illusion of the overnight success. If you ain't in that direction, of course that shit not gonna happen overnight. If you ain't putting in no work, of course that shit ain't gonna happen the next day. You ain't gonna purpose. You feel me? So as long as you going in that direction, who's to know somebody calling his phone in the morning for a major distro deal or a placement? Who's to know somebody call my phone the next day because there's much work we've done put in for major video or to record or to put me on a song or to sign me. I've been working for this. Yeah, it just looked like it happened overnight. I just got signed the next day. But you know how long I've been working for this?
Right.
20 plus years. So now I made it. But for people who would be like, hey, these niggas blew up overnight. If you really look at somebody's track record, they've been doing it all their life. And it was that point they hit. And that was it. No cap. At a couple points that I felt like I could have hit, but I knew it wasn't my time yet. Yeah, there was times I was at a certain height, but I knew that wasn't my greatest point of my life.
When did you feel like you was either like on the right, like when did you feel like you was either on the right path, when you was like, yeah, I'm definitely on the right path, or you that feeling of like that first like I made it type shit?
What's crazy? Like I felt like I made it when I ain't at a point in time where I ain't have nothing. Cause like once I started getting on my spiritual journey, that's when I started really realizing a lot about myself and people. Before my dad started teaching me a lot of technical shit about psychology and shit like that. I was really outside a lot, having a lot of time with myself, just spending a lot of time I felt like with God, you know, and like that's what gave me that motivation to feel like, yeah, I already done did everything that I was supposed to. Now I gotta really work with the mission here, and that's using my gifts and helping the people that I need to or that come along my way. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So how I build my kingdom is I want my whole village to eat. You feel me? From not just my kingdom, but from everywhere else too. And know that they can build their own kingdom and feed their own people too. So,
yeah, no, I was gonna think, I just messaged to make sure everything good. But yeah, nah, man. Like one thing is too, like you are mad humble. I'm hearing you, talk about all this, and I'm just like, bro, you've taken photos for Sauce Walker, all these other types of celebrities. Yeah. You've recorded so many people in the city. You've done so much stuff, but I mean, you still have this like hungry mindset, of like I gotta go get it. Because for some people, they would have done some of the things you've done and been like, yeah, that's it. I made it.
That's it.
That's
right.
it.
Like, for them,
yeah, right? Like, or they would dream of even just doing stuff like that. But you know what it's like to do it. You've done it. You've been in those rooms, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Is like, not everything has to be out there like that, because when we post something like that, these are seen as like W's. When like to us,
right.
Some wins are not what y'all would see as wins, because we know what y'all would see as wins.
Right.
What that's really like.
I look at it as like I'm getting closer to that major win, and like because it is a small W. Don't get me wrong, and I do be hella grateful. That's one thing that pushes me. I'm grateful for everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I understood, like I said, about appreciating everything and expecting nothing. Cause bro could have called like you said, bro could have called anybody that night to go pull up on Sauce Walker, but he called my phone. Cause like I said, he knew what I was working towards. He knew the direction I was at, and I was his homie. But he also know that I'm good for it. That's another thing that I know he knows, because that's how he operate, and that's how he operate too. Cause he ain't gonna bring nobody that just, okay, yeah, that's my dog, but if he don't do nothing else besides that's my dog, what the fuck am I bringing him to meet Sauce Walker for?
Right.
It ain't no point. He just gonna be on some groupie fan shit, and it ain't gonna go right, because my intention is to work with him. Because say if I'm the groupie and he's the man, he's going to try and pitch his producing shit, and I'm just there for moral support. Yeah, I should pick up a phone and shit and take some pictures and try and get my little picture, little selfie. But nah, bro called my phone because like I'm on business timing too. Like I do my video shit, which is a plus. I do videos and I get that content shit done. So, and out of a whole revolving circle moment, I met this dude named Tatum Maven out there. Shout out my boy. Me and him was going crazy in the DM, just back and forth. I've been wanting to work with him. I fuck with his whole video style, everything. He hard. And he just got signed to a major label. And then for me to meet him, like really in the close proximity of us being in the DM, then to right there face to face just shows me how God work and how much you just put in your step into his path and your God-given path. He gonna put you in the right spot. Okay.
Definitely. So tell me, what's your way of like networking? Because some people like they'll talk to me like they seem very confused on what networking is and how to do it.
Good question.
Okay. So how I network, a little bit of keys is just like, okay, it depends. Okay, I definitely be doing some researches on certain personnel. Like say if I'm go to an example like DJ Chuck T. Boom, I'm an artist. I know he's one of the top DJs out here in North Carolina. I done did my research and stuff like that. I find out the next event he have. Either I pay for a slot to perform at the event, or I just pay to go to the event. But if I know I'm connecting with him, I go solely straight to him. Talk what I'm supposed to talk with him. Tell him I'm an artist. Tell him what I got going on. And if you're a real artist, like, have a product or something behind you. Yeah, you can have your music. Music is your product, but have something else with substance behind you, because that's what most label execs or any music executive is looking for. Is something that you have something else behind you that you can put around your music. Whether it be most artists do clothing line, like they'll make their own sub little clothing merch and stuff like that. That's the first, really the basic product that you could do. But there's so many options that you can do to have a different product behind you and to revolve your music around, and that's the sole thing. But as far as establishing that connection with DJ Chuck T, you know, you walk up to him, you done gave him your pitch and everything, but make sure you secure that number. You need to get that number. Fuck an Instagram.
Get them
because
digits.
I believe, in my opinion, that's some fan shit. If a nigga give you his fucking Instagram, be like, yo, just follow me here, bro. Hit me in the DM. No, I want that number because I'm serious. Them niggas ain't. I'm sorry. But as I get that number, best believe I'm going to be hitting your phone within the next 2 to 3 days or that following week. And then we locked in for life. Because for Rizzy, I hit him that night. And we booked the session that night and got in there. And I brought him somebody else. So that's how you ultimately lock in. Me and him locked in for life. But with higher profile people, it's easy. You ain't really gotta pay to play but one time. As long as you stay tapped in and connected, you reaching out, you utilizing the resources from the people. Besides just a one-time thing, if you stay tapped in, best believe you have a relationship for life. Relationships is better than one-time fee ass shit. You feel me? Story promo shit. Nah, you need to build a relationship if you're gonna pay to play. No cap.
And let me just note too that, like, you know, and reiterate, like, you know, you coming onto the show tonight, you know, we had somewhat of different plans for today's episode, like a whole nother setting and everything, but it canceled through. So we was trying to decide what the hell we was gonna do, but my brother here came on and saved us as a saving grace, a blessing at the last second. So that just goes to show again, you know, that type of hustle that you got, that type of humble that you know are about yourself, and how quick you are to just, you know, respond and do your own thing. So that's really cool.
Yeah, man. It's not like I am a fuck it, let's go type of person.
Yeah,
I'm with
claim
whatever.
that.
Like, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. And I might be looking a little tired, but best believe I'm going to find the energy somewhere.
Okay.
We going to get to it somewhere.
I tell you what, energy with you ain't the problem, because you came in here with full on energy. I was like, remember I said this guy, he had full energy. I like that.
No,
Yeah.
extremely. And you know how to control it, like a crowd of people too, and that's what inspired me so much, because like that you know, I went through some things and I went back into my shell, and you had really forced me to get right back out of it. Like, just seeing how confident you are when in front, and I was just like, damn, like I use that as an example. So your energy radiates and, you know, feeds other people. You know what I mean? And that's priceless.
Man, like I said, I can't explain it, because like for how it happens in the moment, I could feel it and I could see it, how it happened. For how I curate different experiences from my energy, you feel me? Because like I want people to just see, like, I fuck with you, rather than if you fuck with me or not, I'm going to like still be smiling in your face and get you to fuck with me, and you going to have no choice but to fuck with me at all. Just cause like it's just like a contagious energy. Like I'm just too hype, and like I could cut it on and I could cut it off, but like I know when people need it type shit. They need a little boost type shit. So I know how to get them up.
Respect.
So
most definitely. So what else is coming up?
Of course, we got the show this weekend, June 6th, the biggest show in Charlotte. Then I got another show on the 13th with Big Bags. I'm just doing video work out there. But we got new music. We got hella videos. Shout out Guap. We shot 3 bangers down there in Florida. J Cloud got a banger coming out with me. Shit, I got hella shit. Me and Rizzy really got some bangers on the way. No cap. We got a hell of a tape coming. I swear to God, bro. This anthem that's finna drop, though, I swear to God, you guys, crazy. It's gonna be Rolling Loud level type energy, bro. I swear to you.
When is that coming?
Y'all will get a sneak peek, of course, during the show, because I always perform that song. It's definitely unreleased, but the rollout will be this month. I'm gonna guarantee that. I'm gonna guarantee that on this podcast. The rollout is coming this month. Video, everything. I need it. No cap, because that's gonna be a legendary one, and it might take us all the way out there, bro. I swear to you, because every time I listen to it, I just vision it. That's just one of the ones.
Well, we'll have to play it for you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, yes. We'll have to play it for you. It's crazy.
Like, it already sound wow, and I ain't even hear you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Rolling Loud level. That's why I'm at with that one.
But that's all that energy.
Mm-hmm. So, and like what I talk about my music too, even if with that particular song, like I make sure I be particular what I say now, because like shit, frequency is real, word power is real, and like I said, I feel that, and for how much power I know I hold, like I said, it's unexplainable for moments that I can see that I create that vibe and experiences for people and around people and for myself. And now I came to that conclusion, like the music I'm gonna make now is gotta be precise. No cap, very precise.
No, most definitely. Like music is hypnotic. Music is a very powerful tool. You can change someone's whole mindset, whole opinion, who they are, just by how they relate to a song. Like, right. You know, the whole thing with like people like get goosebumps when they listen to music, like that's a special thing, and it's definitely something that needs to be taken serious. And that's something that I inspire to do with everything. And I'm glad that you are the same way. Even if you have nothing musically to do with the song and you're just like doing the video, or you're just like playing it for a crowd of people, or you're just recording the vocals and you making it sound right, like you inspire to make it the best part of someone's day is hearing that song. You inspire to make it the best song that they've ever made. And that's what's taking you to the next level. That's what's taking you to the top.
Yeah, man, because a lot of people don't got confidence in themselves. And that's one thing I still battle to this day, because like I feel like I ain't good enough. And that's where everybody fall in. I'm going to say that, because like we think that everything we do ain't good enough. Everything that we give ain't enough. It just ain't enough. But that's our nature. It's human nature to know it ain't enough. But that's why we need each other. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Why you think we pray to God? Because we know it's not enough. We think it's because we think it's not enough. That's why we pray to God. It's because we think it's not enough. Like, yeah, God, why I ain't got this? Why I ain't got that? Comparison is killing us. Because we see everybody who got this and got that, and now this ain't even enough. Right. The iPhone 15, but bro rolling in a Rolls Royce with a flip phone. But I got an iPhone 15 Plus and a crib and a small little hoopty, but it ain't enough. But you know, you just give somebody that small little enough, they gonna be grateful. Like, just show them, what is it? Show them, of course, generosity, and then they'll be grateful. But it's different. Like, I want to say, be love. Gracious. Yeah. Be unconditional. Yeah. Unconditional love. And show them that they, like, you don't judge them, like, really, for whatever they do. Like, even if they make, like, T-Lion, for example.
Legend.
Like, really, he's so comfortable within himself, and I don't judge him. Like, how would somebody were to drop his confidence, or to where his battles of confidence were to be, would be self-esteem, because the music he makes, he has to go out and he wants to go out and perform that in front of a crowd. And the way he does it, he knows, like, not everybody will fuck with this, but he's comfortable enough to go do it anyway because he's fucking T-Lion, the fucking man. Stop playing.
Respect.
Stop playing. He has that confidence, man, and that's where I relate to him at.
No, most definitely, most definitely. So with that, where can they find you?
Astral God Edge, ASTRALGAWD 3DGE _ on Instagram, Twitter. You can find me up there. Y'all just gonna just go Edge the Prophet, I think. I might have switched it, but yeah, definitely look out on Twitch though. Astral Gods Network, ASTRALGAWZDZ Network on Twitch, and we got a lot of stuff coming up there too.
You said Instagram too?
Yeah, Instagram, Astral God Edge, ASTRALGAWD 3DGE _ on Instagram. On YouTube too. Yes, Lord.
Most definitely, most definitely. And then with that, we gotta do the tradition.
Order in the court.
What?
Before we do our tradition, there's a new tradition that we're gonna start doing.
Okay.
Y'all not slick. Y'all ain't getting out of this. So, audience, people, fans, what we're gonna start doing is every guest that comes into our show, between me and Frizzy, we're gonna ask them the most raunchiest or dirtiest or craziest question possible, and then we're gonna see what they say. So you ready?
Let's do it, man.
Wait, so we're gonna do it at the end of every episode or beginning?
I mean, I
beginning.
think we should do it at the beginning. But since
beginning.
we ain't, I guess we're gonna have to do it at the end.
We at the end right now.
So my question for you today, and I'm gonna keep
What
it.
we
I'm
got?
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it simple for this. Ooh. Have you ever stole anything?
That's the dirtiest one you can think of.
I mean, I'm testing the waters.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, that don't count. Have you stolen anything?
Yeah, so have you ever sold anything?
For camera purposes. Allegedly. Corporate stealing.
Oh my god.
So
Walmart self-checkout discount. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are highly appreciate it.
Well, see, the issue is that everybody's trying to be all creative.
Walmart's
with the
like, fuck
fucking,
you.
Right, like
It's Black
everybody.
Friday every day at that motherfucker. Stop playing.
Everybody trying to be all creative with the self-checkout shit. Like, whatever happened to good old-fashioned put it in your pocket and walk on it?
Hey, look, man, I still do it, man. Y'all not gonna catch me. Y'all not gonna catch me either, cause I'm gonna stop doing it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, shout out Walmart. Man.
Shout out Walmart, man.
Walmart
where
be
you got the
going through
lowest
it, though.
prices, sometimes free.
Walmart be going. I like this new segment.
Hey, man, just wait till
there
Black
you
Friday
go.
come. It's up. Y'all better not see me in there.
You know what? Maybe it is better just to ask like the most like basic naughty questions. Because I'm thinking over here like, so would you rather fuck your mom or your dad? Like, you know what I mean?
That
Like,
is one. That is one.
Wow.
Or hey, would you rob a bank? I mean, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
We was
that's
riding
fun.
around.
That's
We was riding
innocent.
behind a Brinks truck. I was praying so hard. I'm like, please swing the door open right now. We're gonna pull over, and we was gonna pull up with probably like 100K right here. That would have been a hell of a podcast. Like y'all act like y'all don't be praying for the Brinks truck to open sometimes, or y'all have that GTA mindset to throw a sticky bomb.
Oh, who you telling? That Brinks truck. I know they be
Telling you.
scared.
I'm scared when everybody ride next to him.
Would you ever rob a bank? Have you ever pissed yourself when you were an adult? You know, yeah.
right.
that's
You
bad
know,
shit.
suck your own dick, you know, type shit.
Wow.
Listen, there's two types of men in this world: people who have tried to suck their own dick, and liars.
I think,
Oh, that was deep.
yeah, because I think they're both liars. Because like you ask
Allegedly.
them, they're like, no, I didn't try that, so you're a liar then.
What if they say like, yeah, I've tried before. I lay down on the bathroom floor and flip my legs up, you know, see if it'll.
So if I said I've never tried that before, I'm a liar.
Yeah.
But I've never tried that before.
Hey,
But I've never tried.
But I've
it.
Hey,
never-
even if it was like sudden, like you were bent over and tying your shoe, and then you just see if you can keep going. Like,
There had to be a moment in my time where I had to be like, I wonder if I can suck my own
yeah, let me
penis.
see if I'm like that flexible.
Right,
Just, like,
right.
Kept going. Like,
You'd be like the dude off Scary Movie. He's like, you know what? I'll do it myself.
You know what?
Threw his legs up in there.
Two for one question today. So does that mean y'all have?
tried?
Yes.
No.
No.
You're a lying piece of motherfucker.
Like, no. Do not try that.
Totally not.
And
Never.
you have.
I just look down and be like, wow. I never think about that. I just be like, I don't know what to do here, but pee.
would it be gay if you did?
What? I don't know.
No, it's himself.
It's your
Isn't that
own
the whole
shit.
thing?
It's masturbation. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that what asexual?
Would it be masturbation at that time? Oral masturbation?
That's masturbation. Yeah, self love.
Self-love.
Hardcore self love. Man, some hardcore.
Like, how do you
Brian
love
Mo-
yourself? Well, I give myself oral masturbation. They're like, how do you do that? Well, I suck my own. Like, what?
At least you ain't her on the streets, I guess.
Yeah, out here self-sucking
Okay.
in the street. That's crazy.
Oh, my
That's gonna
God.
be a thing in 2029.
Oh, yes.
That's a self sucker.
VR. For sure. Virtual.
What was that? Black Mirror? Oh my god.
Well, you
Man,
can just like fuck your own like self. Like
it's gonna
in
be like
VR.
Futurama when you got the robot, just like the robot J-Lo he had.
Oh,
you feel me? You gonna
That's
fall in
already
love
a
with it.
thing. That's already a thing. They got the fucking animatronic sex dolls and shit.
Oh yeah, they do.
yeah,
How much
man.
are they?
like
How mu-
thousands. It's expensive.
Oh yeah, them they high.
Yeah,
But they're hella realistic,
they're like.
from what I've heard.
Oh,
If anybody knows any
realistic.
discounts, let me know.
He said, "Send him the promo code."
Promo
now.
code.
It's
now.
probably big ass and titties 2022. 2222. Big ass and titties. Order from hustlerempire.com.
Ooh, I like that name, Hustler.
Oh,
That's an actual
I'm
store.
about to say, really?
Yeah, that's
Store,
a sex
yeah.
store.
Caught
Y'all
him
know about
dead-handed. Yeah.
y'all know about
Shay.
the Hustler Empire.
Oh
we
my
done
gosh,
been
this
in
segment
there.
opens up a lot of things.
Go to the
they
Adam
best
Gr-
at the end. Like, we get the important shit out the way. Just
Right,
be like, so you ever
right.
sucked your own dick? Like,
Yep. Go to your local Adam and Eve
You know that at the beginning.
and bite the apple for your local toys.
I remember like turning 18, just being like, "Let's go to the sex store," like to be like funny and shit.
Now we would used to go to Spencer's.
Oh yeah, but
fuck
that
around.
ain't nothing though.
Spencer's.
Like you go to
Spencer's
a
was
real.
lit.
I used to go to Spencer's when I was like 13. Like you go to the real sex stores
Oh, yeah.
where they got the fucking porn DVD collections and shit.
Oh.
And like yeah, and
The
like all the
XXX
action
stores.
right there. Yeah, the triple X stores. Like
Got big
Hell
booty
yeah.
mamas and fat dads.
fucking like horse cock and shit. It's like,
Oh, my
them
goodness.
but like I ain't gonna lie, like
How do y'all feel about bestiality?
it's evil. So I think
Insane.
bestiality is the lowest like level crime, like worse than murder.
That's a
Like,
crime?
yeah, it's a crime. It's like
I didn't
hella.
know
It's
that.
called buggery.
Buggery?
Buggery, yeah,
You
buggery.
out here buggering.
Buggery.
That's like the old.
name.
But like nah, like
You call your dog that? That would be sick.
yeah, you're a sick fuck. I think. Oh, what do you think about it? You don't want to ask.
He
I've
thinking about
heard the Claremont twins done that, and
Who?
it just kind of like
Yeah,
popped
who
in
did?
my mind. They're like two twins who look like Ari Fletcher.
Who?
They're called the Claremont twins.
I've heard of Ari Fletcher. I'm kind of.
Yeah, that's big booty Ari. Claremont
Big
twins.
booty. Yeah.
They're in the bestiality.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, the bad girls got. So like
Shannon and Sinead.
They're-
I never
they're-
knew their
they're
first
actually-
name.
they're-
That's a hell of a fucking first name.
they're actually like really
Shannon
into it.
and Sinead.
They're actually like really into that.
Oh yes, they're dead serious.
Like
Yeah,
I-
They're
I'm
talking
really-
about it.
I'm really against it. Like I think it should be punishable by death. Like I genuinely think.
you fucking animals. You gotta be as like.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a mental sickness type.
You know, the
thing.
allegations deleted off Reddit. Let's see.
Because with pleasure.
Go to X.
I mean, the person who's doing the act is the only person getting play. I don't know how the animal feels.
That animal don't know what the hell is going on. That animal can't even call 911 for help. What in the world?
All you hear is a roof
Roof.
and all this other shit.
Evil.
Then
as fuck. I don't even
Goddamn.
see anything about it unless they clean it up. All I see
they
is
probably clean it up 'cause-
Luxure TV, Claremont Twins incest extreme porn
Yeah,
video.
they definitely do. They definitely incest because they fuck each other.
Do
They're
they?
twins? Yes, they OnlyFans.
Wow.
They fuck each other on
Yeah,
there.
they kiss each other, all type of shit.
What the fuck?
Again, a whole type of brain sickness in there.
Yes,
Yeah,
mental
definitely.
illness, you guys. And
real.
today, this is June 3rd, and we are Men's Mental Awareness Month. So any men out there dealing with any mental health problems, please reach out to me if you would like, or reach out to your local hotline, no cap. Because I know how hard it is for a lot of black men or just men, period, out there. So salute to y'all boys fighting them battles and still winning right now every day y'all can. And salute to the ones who lost the battle, but, you know, y'all still live on in your family's hearts, no cap.
Most definitely, most definitely. And with that, let's play the song.
Hey.
White guy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the microphone.
Comedian.
Hey.
Oh,
What? It's the pod couple. It's the pod couple.
yeah.
Okay, I like that. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Pod couple.
Hey.
It's the pod couple.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. What's that? The Kool-Aid Man.
Over the fucking.
Yes, Lord.
Oh my gosh, and we are
Amen.
fucking out of here.
You're out.